AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Charlotte Knights and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jason Lake gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Adrian Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Popped him up. Tovar is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Now to the plate, Jason Eagle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and one strike. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alfonso sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Lou Thompson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Stepping up to the plate, Sid Alfonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Sid Alfonso.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say it, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, Shower it off and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So striding forward now, Carlos Pulido. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. Eagle in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. In the air out to left. Ramirez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, Derek.
So stepping in, Derek Tovar. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Arthur is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Doug Dykes. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Alfonso is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Standing in, Manny Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Flaherty fields it cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Walter Kwan.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Walter Kwan batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ground ball left side. To his left, Saltzman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Saltzman, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here comes the first pitch.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
This pitch is popped up. Eagle waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So coming to the plate, Danny Ortiz, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
At the plate, Ryan Flaherty, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up now, Jim Arthur. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Alfonso giving chase. 1 down.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Octavio Durham.
Octavio Durham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line and left. McGee is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in, Chad Duarte. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs and now
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Now at the plate, Pedro Florimon. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Doug McGee.
Fielder, Doug McGee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Florimon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box, Sid Alfonso. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Moving under it, Ramirez. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
In now, Carlos Pulido. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ramirez will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McGee going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason
Into the
Eagle.
box now, Jason Eagle. He grounds it sharply to third. Saltzman over to his left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting, shortstop, Adam Engel.
Ready for another chance? Adam Engel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Tovar in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Flaherty backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Doug Dykes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to
do. The 0-2 pitch to third, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Iron Pigs lead this one 2-1. Now batting, Derek Tovar.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman, Derek Tovar.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ramirez. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Saltzman.
So digging in now, Mike Saltzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Danny Ortiz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Number 4.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Ryan Flaherty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw in the dirt, but he's able to pick it cleanly as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 2-1. Ready now, Walter Kwan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now, Jim Arthur. Now here's the pitch. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Octavio Durham.
Standing in, Octavio Durham. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McGee is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Lehigh Valley's out in front 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Florimon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Pedro Florimon.
First pitch on its way. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Rob Vickers.
Now at the plate, Rob Vickers. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Standing in now, Doug McGee. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Sid Alfonso.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's in there, base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ramirez on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Iron Pigs lead this one 3-1. Stepping into the box, Chad Duarte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another shot now, Adrian Ramirez.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot. But listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB. But listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Popped him up. Flaherty over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Eagle.
Ready once again, Jason Eagle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping into the box, Derek Tovar. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Derek Tovar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Mike Saltzman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Ortiz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right side. Tovar leads off first with 1 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Arthur is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Stepping in, Ryan Flaherty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Into the box now, Adam Engel. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Ortiz has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
How about it?
Into the box now, Doug Dykes. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortiz is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Digging in, Manny Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Florimon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Arthur will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Rob Vickers, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramirez on the move. 2 gone. Striding in, Doug McGee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ramirez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 3-1. Striding in once again, Walter Kwong. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim.
Striding into the box, Jim Arthur. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Polito calls for it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Octavio Durham.
Coming to the plate now, Octavio Durham. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Digging in once again, Chad Duarte. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Durham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortiz has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Lewis Hyde is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Lewis Hyde.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sid Alfonso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Alfonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Into the box, Carlos Pulido, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Eagle has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Derek Tovar.
Settling in now, Derek Tovar. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ramirez, and that's the third out. Adrian Ramirez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ortiz moving in. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Throw won't get him.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Into the box now, Jason Eagle. 0-1 the count. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. Now a bunt attempt here. Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Doug Dykes, and it's fouled away. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Manny Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Walter Kwong, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Charles Malone enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now at the plate, Mike Saltzman, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Eagle loves it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Center fielder, Danny Ortiz.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Ortiz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Durham is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
At the plate, Ryan Flaherty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Jim Arthur. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jim Arthur.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Chad Duarte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Popped him up. Flaherty trying to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adrian Ramirez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tovar in foul ground, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next will be the designated hitter, Pedro Florimon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Pedro.
Here comes the first pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on. They win it. Maria.
Clutch move, man. That's what I'm talking about there, boy. Iron pitch, what a pitch one.
A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Woo! What a win, what a game. That's what I'm talking about. Allentown, PA in the house, winning game 1 of a 3-game series. Let's go, Lehigh
Hey, when you get
Valley
to extra
Iron
innings, you're
Dog.
looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Boy, what a gutsy performance this was, guys. You used to see starters work all the way into extra innings a lot more back in the day, but it almost never happens now. He's got to be exhausted, but he should be awfully proud of what he accomplished here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jason Lake earns win number 7 on the season, working all the way into extra innings in this start. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans are final line score. First for the victorious Iron Pig. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Knights, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.